Hi, Dee.
Hey, beautiful. You okay? 'Cause, girl, you look like shit.
I haven't been sleeping well. Here I am. That's how much I love you, right?
Aw. Well, I appreciate us having a girls' lunch anyway. Just give me 5 minutes so I can finish off this paperwork.
Oh, no rush. I need to drop off some stuff with Eddie.
All right. Oh, help yourself to some cobbler. Mrs. Romero sent it over after I caught her flasher. It's in the break room. You better hurry before Greggs kills it off.
Mrs. Romero's cobbler? I'm on it.
I'll meet you in there when I'm done with this.
She caught her flasher. That's hilarious. And on that note, welcome back
how did
to
you not
Tell Me
immediately stuff
Why.
this down?
You kidding? This is my 3rd helping.
How do you have 3 pieces of this and
What are
you
you
look
working
like
on?
that?
Chief pulled over a truck for speeding this morning.
You should be
Found
like
some
twice
illegal game in
big.
the back. I'm registering the ticket.
They never learn, do they?
Nope.
Well, speeding is fun, I guess. You know. I mean, you shouldn't do that, obviously. I'm
What is
not telling
Greggs
you
up
to do
with the
that.
security cameras.
He's finally getting around to doing the upstairs cameras. We're supposed to do it months ago.
This
well,
cobbler
some
does
things
look amazing.
Craig's been whining
just
all
don't
day
happen.
about his diet, but he's not fooling anyone.
Alrighty, what else do we have here? We have a present. I think it's for her, right? People still missing? Hey, there's a new person
A
on.
muskeg hole? Oh God, I went to high school with him.
William Kitka was last seen on the 11th of September 2015 at 5:15 a.m. heading toward the Hunter Bay Woods. Possible he fell into a muskeg hole. Kitka was wearing a Seahawks ball cap, black cargo pants and a large red hunting jacket. So obviously last time we finally managed to get out of the house after going basically crazy.
We have new rules about civilians hanging around certain parts of the station.
I'm not a
Reception
civilian.
booth is out of bounds. Sorry.
Yeah, I missed the reception booth the first time we were in the police station. And now we can't get in there, which is a shame, but oh well.
I can't imagine having my mugshot taken right here in front of everyone.
Trust me, it'd be the least of your worries.
Probably, yeah. So we probably have to go to Eddie, right? Nope. Nowhere to go through here. And here neither. The mailbox bandit. I do want to catch him.
A kid-sized bandit? What a weird-ass case.
Dear Chief Brown and staff, this letter is to inquire about the mailbox bandit. It has been 9 days and I still haven't had any mail. My granddaughter Madison is on her honeymoon at Great House Resort in Jamaica. Ricky
No
does
worries,
computer
I'm not
work.
in a rush.
She said she would write, and you know Madison keeps her word. I've called every day for 9 days, and every time Rose makes some kind of excuse. If this is because I didn't write the recommendation for her son, tell her that has nothing to do with her doing her job. Stealing my mail may not seem like much to you, but getting away with crime makes the criminal more bold. How soon before you are after a mailbox killer? Okay, that's a bit much. I remind you we donate to the Policeman's Fund every year, and it isn't easy for us, but we do it because we believe in law enforcement unlike some others. But if this is the type of service we can expect, perhaps the firefighters could use our support. Warmly, Laura Ann. Whoops, to look again.
This is not this guy's
I really
No,
can't
it's
go
just
until
a
I drop my
report.
paperwork off with Eddie.
last either.
Dr. Helena Torres delivered this statement in person at the station concerning an incident she first reported yesterday. On Monday, Dr. Torres states she left her house in company of her minor daughter, Isabella Henderson. Her daughter spotted someone or something at the edge of the yard attempting to break into their mailbox. The child later identified the trespasser to her mother as a little kid wearing stripes. The child shouted until the trespasser ran away. When Dr. Torres came near the mailbox, she observed that her property, a non-locking mailbox, had been damaged and several pieces of mail were torn and scattered on the ground. Dr. Torres states that she did not personally witness the assailant in the act of theft. Dr. Torres states and record log confirmed she called 911 at 0613 to report the incident, whereby Officer Vicenzi was dispatched to her place, arriving at the premises at 6:29. Dr. Torres was unavailable to meet with Officer Vicenzi at the time due to her work schedule, but indicated her intention to appear at the station in person when available. Dr. Torres would prefer not to press charges if the suspect is located. Torres stated, "It was probably just a prank. I don't want some kid to wind up in the system over a stupid mistake." Miss Torres and her ex-husband, Mr. James Henderson, contacted via telephone, both agreed to have their daughter brought to the station to give a full statement on a date to be determined. Okay. Whoops. Anything else we can read?
I need to drop this off in Eddie's mail slot.
Not much. Whoops. No, it's gone. This letter is to inquire about the mailbox ban. It has been 9. Okay, we read that already. That's what I wanted to read. On the 27th of October 2015, at approximately 10:03 hours, Officer Greggs and myself were dispatched to 239 Woodlawn Road to respond to a report of a theft. We arrived at approximately 10:22 and spoke with owner Lawrence Cooper. Cooper reported that his mailbox had been broken into. Cooper stated, "I checked it 2 days ago because I'm waiting on my new phone. They made me pay extra for shipping to get it here on time, but I said I ain't having that. I'm gonna pay what I owe and not a dime more." I backed down and said it would be here Tuesday. But this morning the lock was smashed to you know what, and there was nothing in there. Probably that so-and-so toe down. Note, toe down is a street alias for Jervis A. Sallow, known to myself and Officer Greggs, and formerly number 12882, last known address Almeida Plaza Apartments. Cooper also stated he had been home all night prior to the incident and heard nothing unusual. Cooper went on to state, "When I find toe down, I'm gonna stuff his you-know-what up his you-know-what." Cooper was cautioned against making criminal threats. Cooper then stated his willingness to prosecute Sallow and was directed to seek charges with the prosecutor's office. I'm a bit annoyed the gamer wants me to curse, because obviously YouTube doesn't like that. Oh well. I think the mailbox bandit is a raccoon. Just putting it out there. I mean, a kid in stripes. What's it supposed to? Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe a raccoon. That makes sense.
At least we didn't spend the night here.
Yeah, that's not a place to spend the night at. Yeah, I think we've seen everything down here. Let's move up to Eddie.
Try not to hang out upstairs too long.
Why not? Why would we just sit down? Delo's news. Mailbox theft. Suspect still at large. Hotel and tourism trade brace for Darkstrike classified ads. Charming lake house near Glacier. Contact Tina at West Housing Real Estate Group. That's probably the house. Yeah, that's our house, right? To all officers, please maintain vigilance when visitors are on the premises. We cannot risk safety of officers or civilians or allow confidential information to be compromised. All civilians, visitors, detainees, witnesses must be in the company of an officer at all times. Thank you for your attention, Chief Brown. Come on, get up.
Sounds like Eddie's busy. I shouldn't bother him.
Why not?
I guess we kind of exposed some holes in their security.
We probably did, yes. Important new process for access to archives. 1. File request on internal network using your personal login info. 2. Retrieve automatic reply containing single-use code sent to your email. 3. Enter single-use door code. Code is valid for 1 hour. Fair enough.
Probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but no more snooping.
Why not?
No more snooping.
Can we hear something? Alexander. Okay, it won't happen again. We all good? Oh, come on, it's just some meat. It's not a real bribery, right? Oh, Mr. Gershwin. Do you?
I really
Eddie
can't
said
go until I
literally
drop
the same
paperwork
thing.
off with Eddie.
Yeah, we're listening here.
Uncle's in there.
I know.
He's really letting that guy have it.
He should. I don't like the guy.
No more snooping.
Why not? So can we wait until that talk is over? Like I can't even... Yeah, now I can. Or not. There we go.
I should probably drop the paperwork here. Eddie's gonna be busy for a while.
Yeah, Mr. Gershwin is getting it. Alright, let's go back down.
I wonder how Uncle's feeling about me moving away.
You should ask
Haven't
him.
really talked about it.
You should do so. Okay, she's not
Morning.
talking to me.
Hola, Miss Ronan.
Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Allison. What brings you here today?
Nothing really.
Lunch.
Just waiting for Dee.
Probably.
Then pull up a chair.
Where's lunch? Oh, and food.
Dessert for lunch. Pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
I've always had a sweet tooth. Got it from my mom. She baked darn near every day. Need to start being a little careful, though. Doctor's orders. Brenda may be in for it, too. God, that kid.
Let's
can
eat something.
Linda's pretty concerned, but, growing boys, right? He needs the extra energy. He wants to let her in wrestling, and, ooh, boy, is he working hard. Damn.
You were not kidding about the cobbler. This may be her best batch ever.
Right?
It was a pretty one-sided conversation.
What are you having?
Trout pie and, black radish. I'm on a diet.
A cobbler diet?
Hey, shh, 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 shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Ah, you know, let him have
What
it.
you reading?
Oh, about that dock strike? And the trouble these folks are causing for everyone else. Ugh. Hate strikes. What is this, Paris, France? Come on!
It's the only way most people have to get anyone to listen.
That's true, that's true.
Hey, Gregs.
Let's ask about the crime. I want to know more about the
So,
mailbox
what's the
guy.
criminal underbelly of Delos Crossing been up to lately?
Poachers, vandalism, a few memorable cases of public indecency. Nothing too serious.
Public
Which is fine
indecency?
by
What do
me.
you mean?
Boring is good. Not like Juneau. My daughter's always begging to move there, but that is not happening.
Why not?
Juneau's awesome.
Is it?
Actual things to do there.
Drugs, that's why. Property crimes double the national average. People coming in all the time from God knows where.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, Gregs.
Hey, Rex.
Got any big vacation plans coming up?
We'll probably go up to Anchorage for Thanksgiving. Linda's sister lives up that way. But I'm also secretly planning a family trip to New York City for New Year's. Been saving for 2 years, and I got it all arranged under a fake email.
That's really cool. I'd love to go there someday.
Is that
Well, it's
legal?
our last big trip before Lauren's off to college, so...
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, nobody's her, right?
I'm sure everyone will have a great time.
Finally, you're ready. Probably missed something in my room. I wonder if it's a timer or something.
Hey, sorry I kept you waiting.
Probably
worries.
not.
You'll never believe it. We caught the mailbox bandit. And guess who it was?
Well, an animal.
An animal? Like a raccoon, maybe?
Have
Exactly.
You been dropping in on official police business? Anyway, yeah, it's a raccoon.
See?
Delos Crossing's most wanted turned out to be some trash panda stowaway.
We're so good.
And this is how legends begin.
But please stop insulting raccoons. We're
Anyway,
not just
I'm
trash
so sorry to bail, but I gotta run
pandas.
this little guy to animal control now. Probably best I take a rain check.
Oh, it's okay. Totally, I understand. Duty calls.
Thanks.
Oh, I brought you a little something to make up for missing your birthday. It's not much, but...
You're kidding. I love it. Did you make this?
Yeah, we did. Well,
How did
she did.
get
I
so
clicked.
lucky? Delos Crossing's not gonna be the same without you, girl.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
I'll
it's
call
a
you later.
pretty place.
And try
but
to get some sleep, alright?
See ya.
I guess if you actually want to do something, maybe not the right one. Be a place for me.
Well, there go my lunch plans.
Hey, your brother didn't tag along today?
No.
He didn't really want to show his face around here after the mess he made yesterday, huh?
What? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, how he went and broke into the archive room, then pretty much assaulted your uncle? Look, we're all worried about you. This isn't the Allison we know.
Was that
Allison,
yesterday?
you know?
Yeah, the sweet, smart girl who'd never hurt anyone on purpose.
We didn't
I
hurt
know you two and the
anyone.
chief made peace, but I gotta say, it ate at him all day.
Well, it should.
We did what we had to get what we needed.
All right, I just want you to be careful. I've been doing this for a long time. And people, they mostly don't change, even when we really want them to.
Look, I'm really tired. Can we not do this?
Allison, I like you. I really do. I've known you since you were a kid. You're honest, stable.
No, she's not honest and she's not stable.
If he goes down, don't let him take you with him, okay?
I can't do this.
Oh, you okay?
Please just let me go. I need air. I need some air.
Is that guilt eating away at her? Like, people have this opinion of Tyler even though, like, she murdered the mother
Tyler?
and she is very much not stable. Come on, Ty, answer.
Fuck. Why is he ghosting me? God. I can't breathe. Please stop.
Space? Okay, what now?
Okay. I've been here before. This will pass.
Is there anything I can do? What time your hold and release? Okay. Not sure I get this. I mean, I'm just pressing as we okay, that gives us.
A little longer.
Is that a panic attack app?
Just keep going.
I mean, we get checks, which is good, but
And out. My heartbeat's slowing down. Hold on.
so maybe that's the guilt eating at her. Either that or she's just really gone insane over the whole issue. Which would be understandable, but... Check!
I'm okay.
Do we get an achievement?
I'm okay.
No.
What's happening?
Are you okay? Yes? Are you fibbing? I'm scared. I don't know what these people are gonna be like. Or when I'm gonna see you again.
We can still undo it. We can tell them what really happened.
No way. It's done. That's it. You're gonna be there to talk on the voice if I need you, right?
Of course. It'll almost be like we're still together.
Time to get going now. Come on.
Wait, Chief. Just a sec. Hey, kids. I went back to the house and got a few things for you. I know how much he's meant to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
What did he bring? I don't see it.
This is just
The
good.
bears?
Okay?
The one we threw away in the beginning of the game? I didn't quite see it.
Allison? What are you doing out here? It's freezing.
I just need
We're
to sit
chilling,
here.
What happened?
basically.
What's wrong, little moose?
I think I had a panic attack.
It very much looked like it. Good thing there's an app for everything.
It's gonna be okay. Let's get you inside and warmed up. Then we can talk about what happened.
Yeah, I think therapy for her wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it's expensive, obviously. But
I'm sorry. This morning has just been so... God, I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. You haven't had an attack in a while. What's going on?
I've just been so wrong. About everything.
Did Tyler say something to make you feel that way?
No. It wasn't him. It was me. I failed him. Over and over.
From here, it looks like you've been busting your ass to help him.
You don't understand.
well, you should explain it, man.
Allie, you've got so much weight on your shoulders. With Tyler coming back, and your big move, you know, maybe it's time to ease off some of this other stuff that's clearly stressing you out.
If you mean Marianne, I can't. I owe it to Tyler to see it through.
Do you? I don't know why you've always blamed yourself for that. It wasn't your fault.
If we say that's not true, does she tell him the truth? I mean, she obviously wants to forget. That wouldn't be a lie either. So both things would be true. I want to forget is true. She does want to forget. But if we say that's not true, does she tell him the truth? Because I think we should. I think being open is probably the better way to go about it. I want to tell him the truth, I really do. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
That's not true, Uncle. I was there.
You were 11 years old. There was nothing you could do. You can't go on letting it haunt you every waking moment.
I think the fact she is hiding the truth
Look,
is one of the
Your mother,
issues she
okay?
is carrying with her.
What do you mean?
I mean, something happened to her. Something bad. I don't know what it was, but it never left her. You can't make that same mistake. You've got to tell those ghosts to move on.
I can move on. Yeah, I think we have to let it out because I think it's eating at her and it's eating away and it's driving her crazy. And I think only if she now really comes out with it, there is any chance that she gets over this and that she can move on. Because only then is she not carrying the secret with her. And only then she can maybe move on. I mean, I'm not a therapist. I don't know what exactly the right way to go about it would be, but that's just from my perspective right now. I think we should tell him, and I'm gonna do it. I mean, we already started
Uncle.
doing it.
It was me. I is the one who had the scissors.
What?
He doesn't look very surprised.
What are you saying?
She was threatening Tyler. So I stabbed her. I killed her. I killed my mother.
But Tyler confessed. He went to Fireweed.
We lied. We lied to everyone.
No. How could you let him take the blame?
It was a mistake. I know. But we were in shock. Tyler wanted to take the blame. And I let him. But we should have told the truth.
Must have really hurt. Keeping that inside all these years.
Exactly,
much
which is
just
why we now
bottled it
say
up.
it.
And now it's all I can think about.
And that's why it had to be out now.
She's there. I can't take it anymore.
I think it was the right decision.
It's not easy to admit something like that. Takes a lot of courage, Allison. I should have seen it.
So he didn't already suspect it.
So sorry. None of this was fair to you two.
There was a time earlier in the game when I thought Eddie maybe already has at least an assumption that we might be lying.
How are you feeling now? Any better?
Relieved,
But
actually,
apparently he didn't.
and really tired. was remembering something earlier. I don't know if it even really happened. The day Tyler left for Fireweed, did Sam come by with some of our stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He did.
He brought our goblins? How close? I want to know how close he was to Marianne. Maybe we can ask both, I don't know. But that's a more important question.
I don't know exactly. But he cared about her a lot. Her death really shook him up.
He was over at our house a lot, fixing things, chasing off animals. I know you didn't turn up anything about who our biological father was. But did you ever think it might have been Sam?
Oof. Well, your mom and him were close, so that's a possibility, but I never found any proof, no.
I should go talk to him.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You need to get some rest.
I have to do this.
We did
Not
think
just
it
for
was
Tyler.
Sam, but then we weren't sure,
For me
right?
too.
And right now I'm actually off the Sam trail.
I love you, Uncle. Thank you
Doesn't
for
make as
everything.
much sense as I thought it would.
I'll call you later.
Especially, like, why would Sam, who had access to the entire area for so long, leave the secrets in the barn hidden for so long, only to then burn the barn so late? It wouldn't have made too much sense. We're going to replay that section anyway. I'm going to end the episode, but one thing I wanted to mention was I did think Eddie knew, or at least had a suspicion that we were lying back when we were in the office the first time. And I mean, now it looks like he didn't,
You can do this.
but even then I already had the suspicion there might have been more, like, especially because of the way the murder happened. Like, they must have found the body, and then she was stabbed from behind while Tyler was threatened. So she was looking at Tyler, and Tyler stabbed her, but she was stabbed from behind. So I thought that maybe from the stories they already gathered that something maybe doesn't line up, but apparently he wasn't suspicious. I mean, he seemed very surprised that it was her, and not like, okay, I already thought something like that or whatever. If he had said that. Like, we don't know that. We don't know. Would he have said that? Maybe, maybe not. If he had a suspicion. But
Visualize the outcome.
yeah, now
you
it's out,
want.
and I think it's good. I think it was the right decision. I don't know if he could have said it in had we gone for another direction, but I think she would have hidden it. So yeah, I think it was the right decision to come out with it, and I think that's the only way for her to get over the situation. So yeah, that's something I wanted to end with, but it's always hard to commentate and to give your thoughts while these guys are talking, so kind of want to let the sequence happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.